what? Let's create a Windows 95 first, because that's kind of more cool in a way. So it's creating a pre-formatted HDD image, it's writing a config, and we've got launchers for install and start. Okay, great. To be honest, I don't even read that stuff. I'm just, yeah, something's happening, and it's good. Okay, Grok, WinPower. Now, we want to attach the ISO, right? So the OS key is the Win95, and then where's our ISO? Download. Oh, that's Windows 98. We gotta get that. We gotta get the Windows 95 ISO now. Here we go. This looks pretty good. This looks good. Let's get this one. So this is a 500 megabyte download. But thank God that archive.org, you know, is so fantastic that the bandwidth on the archive.org permits this kind of stuff. Alright, the download is pretty much complete. There we go. Windows 95 OSR. Oh, come on. What's it doing? There we go. So we've attached the ISO. Now the next step is install, right? What's going to happen? It's going to run DOSBox. It's running DOSBox. It's X-copying stuff. Let's put it in a workspace. Let's go and have a look. We don't have to watch this, but it's kind of fun. This is what DOS and Windows used to look like. So cool. Look at that. Look at that progress bar. How awesome is that? That is done with IBM code page characters. Like they're just ASCII characters. Okay, so we are getting the setup, and this is all automated. You just have to issue a couple of commands and download an ISO, and you are running Windows 95 in basically an hour, because the setup takes about an hour. Look at this Windows 95 setup. Look at that. Hey, welcome to Windows 95 setup. You see my tiny mouse here? Let's sync up and get that giant mouse. Okay, I clicked in. Welcome to Windows 95. Congratulations on your choice of Windows 95, the newest and easiest way to do what you want to do with your PC. See? PC. PC is what it's about. Setup would take 30 to 60 minutes. Look at this. Read carefully. This end-user license agreement is a legal agreement between you, either an individual or a single entity, and the manufacturer, the PC manufacturer, or the computer system, computer, with which you acquired the Microsoft software product identified above, software product or software. End-user license agreement for Microsoft software, Microsoft Windows 95. Okay. If the software product is not accompanied by a new computer system, you may not use or copy the software product. The software product includes computer software, the associated media, any printed materials, and any online. Oh, you notice how they quote online? This was the 90s, man. Online was still like not considered really real somehow. Or electronic documentation. By installing, copying, or otherwise using the software product, you agree to be bound by the terms of this EULA. If you do not agree with the terms of this EULA, PC manufacturer and Microsoft are unwilling to license the software product to you. In such event, you may not use or copy the software product, and you should promptly contact PC manufacturer for instructions on return of the unused products for a refund. I kind of like that language. How cool this setup is. 690, it's getting there. Did it find any hardware? Okay, install the most common components. Sounds good. Let's do it. Copy the files. This is so cute. Look at this. There's a drum. It's literally a drum roll in visual form. Look at all this. It's so visual, so much graphics. Like, you got to remember, this is like coming at a time where operating systems before this were almost totally black and white, but not entirely. Maybe colors were much less. And even before that, there was like operating system built with like characters, like text user interface. This is like, look, there's 3D graphics kind of thing. Look at that printer and computers. So cool. Oh my God, look at that. There's even a game on the monitor there. Okay, and now there's a disabled person symbol or something on the monitor. What's that? Accessibility. Wow. Windows 95 was bringing accessibility even back in 1995. Amazing. Amazing. Run Windows 95 from 30 years ago. We're making a 30-year-old system connect to the internet of today. That's like the past seeing the future. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Come on, Internet Explorer. Why do you not have a shortcut? Can I create a shortcut? Okay, let's try to go to Google. Oh my God. But you have DNS. Why? Why? This is not right. Let's try this anyway. No. Oh my god, the version of Windows 95 I picked was too old. Too old. Oh my god, no. It's not a modem. It's a LAN. Why will it not let me connect through a LAN? Yes, I need to update Internet Explorer, but how can I do that without the internet? Oh my god. Let's give it one last try. Here we go. Let's set the properties on this. We gotta set our IRQ to 10. Come on. Because that's what it said in the setup. The IRQ was 10. I think this will make more options possible. This will actually get us on the LAN and probably bring that option up. That's what you need to do. Oh my god. Let's take a look at our networking settings now. Okay, looks good, looks good. Let's see if Internet Explorer is happy. Come on, we should see some DNS resolutions here. Oh, look at that, look at that! Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, I can't even display an image, but it's Google. This requires that you type information into an order form, including your credit card number. You know the clothing company in question is reputable, so you type your credit card number and other information, and then send the completed form. Your information passes from computer to computer on its way to the clothing company. Unfortunately, one of the computers in between has been infiltrated by criminals who watch the data passing through that computer until they see something interesting, such as your credit card number. But what if you don't have any money? I mean, serious question. How often does something like this happen? It's hard to say. As the manufacturer of a reputable internet browser, we really don't know what's going on out there. Hard to say. Look at that amazing script doing everything for us. Look at this PCI bus scan complete. Fucking ASPI manager for DOS. I mean, look at this crazy shit. How is this possible? It is running on a Mac and it is like a computer from 30 years ago. What the fuck? It's fucking amazing! Amazing, amazing. How cool is this? Look at this. That blue color is an epic blue color. It's like a blue purple. And that gray is like golden. That gray is from my youth. I love that gray and that blue. Okay. One thing we probably should do is copy the files to the disk, but you know what I mean? So we've got them there when we want to do everything, but let's just go for this. Let's do this right now. Look at this. I mean, Windows 95 setup was cool, but look at this. Look how professional this is. It's like between 95 and 98, they really like locked everything down. You got this little window here. You got the little progress over on the left, like preparing to run Windows, collecting information. Isn't this cool? And then you got the little window where shit's happening. It's such a cool thing, man. Windows 98 setup. Imagine the hundreds, probably 1,000 people that wrote this software made it all work on the crazy old machines. Like, amazing, amazing. And they're not kidding. When it says 41 minutes, they're really not kidding. I was like, how do you convert the internet? Okay, good luck, but okay. Windows 98 redefines the role of computer as an entertainment platform with support for DVD, digital audio, and processors with MMX TM technology. You can watch full motion, full screen multimedia titles on your computer with support for multiple monitors. You can extend your Windows desktop to several monitors. MMX is the trademark of Intel Corporation. You know, I like this logo up here, this like Windows logo, which became straightened out. It became sort of the Microsoft Foursquare logo. It's kind of cool. I am curious, why do quite a few like big companies use like all the primary colors in their logo? What's that about? Like Google, Microsoft, there's a few others. Okay, well, I kind of ran out with that, but like it's a thing, something about it. DirectX, look at this, we're DirectX. Okay, let's go down a rabbit hole about DirectX. Wait, where did we save our product key? Here. Okay, let's save it. Probably shouldn't save it there, but like, I can save it. Yay, is DirectX. Wow, it's still going. No. 2021, it died out. 1995 it started, 29 years ago. Minutes to go. I think it's going to be faster than that, but it's not exactly, you know. Isn't this incredible? Windows 98 supports more than 1,000 new printers. Can you imagine the software engineering effort to create drivers for 1,000 new printers? Drivers that, by the way, work on the span of hardware that Windows works. Okay, so that's the thing, right? We got Windows 98, we got Internet Explorer 5, but we can't access the modern web. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got all these computers out there that are running these old operating systems, but they can't access the modern internet. Like, look at this shit. This came out in like copyright 1995 to 1999. I mean, that is crazy, right? But this software, even though it works, it can't open the modern web because it's all HTTP. And the HTTPS that it knows, it doesn't have the modern ciphers that everybody uses now, so it can't access those sites. It won't talk to the protocol. So it's like your old computers with their old browsers won't be able to get on the internet. But, ta-da, if you have yourself a browser box, you will be able to run, look at this, Windows 9X. You will be able to connect to Windows 9X to the modern internet. Look at that. That's DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo did not fucking exist in 1995. It didn't exist. So let's do that right now. Look at that. We are on the modern internet in Windows 98. Running on DOSBox X on macOS in 2025, 30 years after, 27 years after the release. Internet Explorer 5.0, and we are on the modern web right now. Look at that crazy shit. How are we here? What's Donald Trump doing? He's the president in 2025. He wasn't the president in 1998, but he's the president now. What else? So we're typing something in. Internet Explorer. Let's check it out. We're searching. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're scrolling down. This is legacy client for BrowserBox running on Windows 98, a 30-year-old operating system, running in Internet Explorer 5, and we're accessing the modern internet right now. Let's open another tab. Classic Internet Explorer didn't even have more than one tab. That, man, it's the modern internet. It's the modern internet on Windows 98. What the how crazy is that? How is Internet Explorer doing this? Look at this. I want to click on Wikipedia. I can do it. I can click on Wikipedia. I can read Wikipedia on Windows 98 on Internet Explorer 5. It's possible. It's possible. Wow. That's crazy. No, it's kind of slow, but I guess, Windows 98, Internet Explorer 5, emulated on macOS, M1 from 2020. It was kind of slow, I guess. But it works. I can read and access and type into and scroll the modern internet. What about YouTube? Is YouTube going to work? Oh my God, YouTube. The gold standard of the modern web.
Customize and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
On YouTube in Internet Explorer 5 on Windows 98, and we're about to see a video about 3i Atlas. That's crazy.
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA-engineered AC cool down your room. It's smaller than a toaster.
What?
Cools
Two
any
ads?
room in 90 seconds.
Oh my God.
And
Thank God I have
Aliens
YouTube
paying us a
Premium.
visit from another star system? What's up with that?
This is so
Let's
crazy.
go back a few thousand years. Consider that people tried to understand the world around them. And in so doing, every time they got to a point that they didn't understand,
The frame rate is awesome, but
in
it's the
came
modern web.
the power of a god. Let's go back to ancient Greece. Storms rose up in the seas. Where did that come from? How? Why? Did they have meteorology? No. Did they understand barometric pressure? No. Did they know anything about the atmosphere? No.
Okay,
But they knew
remove the
Poseidon
power
would-
of the future from the past and go back to Windows and go can we just access this using normal Internet Explorer? Is it gonna work? It doesn't work because it's Internet Explorer 5 from 25 years ago running on Windows 98. It doesn't work. Even though the date is 2025, it doesn't work. So if you want to bring modern browsing to legacy systems, ancient browsers and operating systems, as good as they are, they can't access that modern web. You need a browser box. You got to get in touch with us. sales@dosaygo.com. If you want your license, hit us up. We can sort you out. We can get you set up. Browser box. Browsing the future from the past.